It's 6 o'clock in the morning and getting ready to leave for Dub Splash. I was working up here all day yesterday because of a charging issue that I've had with this Baja ever since I did the wiring on it. The problem was it was overcharging and fluctuating somewhere like 16, 18, 19 volts, so on and so forth, and then drop back down to zero and just constant. So it acted like a voltage regulator problem. I am new to Volkswagen, so I believed that I had an alternator on the car and that it was internally regulated. Then I had a couple people say, no, that's a generator and you should have an external regulator back behind the seat. Now remember, there was one back there that was disconnected. I just didn't realize what it was, so I took it out. So yesterday I got another voltage regulator, put it in, still didn't help. I called O'Reilly's, ordered another alternator because after reading some forums and whatnot, says no, the alternator is internally regulated and cannot be changed. Called O'Reilly's, ordered an alternator, and lo and behold, they sent me a generator. So I was looking at possibly doing a conversion. Just put the generator on there with the generator external regulator, but then realized I don't have a 36mm socket to fit the fan. Upon all my research, I realized that this little black box right here is the voltage regulator and it can be changed. AutoZone says they can have me one by 6:30, so I say yes, order it. Was very explicit about what it was, that it was not the generator voltage regulator, it's an alternator voltage regulator. I get to the store and it is the generator voltage regulator. So still all these wrong parts, and I'm like, you know what, I can just run this thing off battery power, I'll disconnect the alternator. So I disconnect the alternator and give the voltage one more check, and it's still fluctuating, 18, 19, 0, 18, 19, 0. Like, now that don't make any sense, because if there was a short, it would be draining the battery, not causing it to spike. So after spending all day working on this car and several days during the week, I decided, you know what, let me hook up a good old analog gauge with some alligator pliers. And lo and behold, it tells me 12 volts. It's not hooked up right now. I crank the car up and it holds steady at 12.5. So I spent an entire day running around chasing parts, trying different parts, because my voltmeter does not like my Volkswagen. Even though it reads fine when the car is not running, it doesn't like it when it is running.
las llaves o no?
No, no están. ¿Dónde andan?
that's it for this episode of This Old Junk. Trying to decide what I should do with this guilty voltmeter. Realistically, it's been a good voltmeter, and it is a digital voltmeter. I think it just doesn't like this analog car. So I might need to get me an analog voltmeter whenever I'm working on this Volkswagen. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Daddy's repairing the fuel tank.
Was the fish used?
No, this is for Daddy's Baja.
This is for Daddy's Baja. Okay, yeah.